So Arnold Schwarzenegger is a person who I look up to based on what he has achieved as an individual. If you don't know who he is considered one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time, to then gaining worldwide fame as a Hollywood action star. Some of his hit movies were Terminator, Predator, Total Recall, Commando, to many more. He then went into politics and served as the 38th governor of California from 2003 to 2011. Now the reason why I admire Schwarzenegger is not just because of what he has achieved, but the principles and mindset behind how he went to achieve what he achieved. And I have used a lot of his principles in my own personal life to great effect. So in this video, I'm going to go through the 4 principles that Arnold Schwarzenegger used behind his own success and how you can use this and apply it in your own life. The first principle is to find your vision and follow it. Arnold talks about how important it is to have a vision for yourself. Who do you want to be? Not what your parents or friends want you to be, but you. This is very important as no one is going to live your life for you but you. I used to work in the corporate world and I quickly realized it was not for me. I struggled with that life and I really felt like I didn't fit in. Now it took me some time to pose some serious questions about myself and where I wanted to go in life. I knew I could not be in this world for the rest of my life. It was just not for me. I did a lot of deep soul searching, a lot of reflective thinking, many months of going backwards and forwards of where I wanted to go and be. I knew I needed a vision I can stand by and go all in. If I was not fully in the vision, I would not give it my 100%. For me, the vision was to start a maths academy. It played to my strengths of mathematics and connecting and interacting with people. Once I was clear about my vision and who I wanted to become, I reverse engineered from the vision to figuring out the hows, the process of how I will go about achieving it. Mind you, this is not something that is done in months, but years. If you are in it for the short term, unfortunately, you will fail and give up quickly. If you can think in years and long term, I guarantee you, your vision will become a reality. It's very important that you are 100% behind your vision, because when the going gets tough, and it will get tough, you will not give up and still push through. It has to be intrinsic to you, deeply meaningful to you, so that no one or nothing can move you off from your path. If you struggle to find your vision, look at what you already enjoy doing. What are your strengths? There's always something you can work with. If you don't know your strengths, ask the people that are close to you. They will know what you are good at. The other option is you go out and experiment and try different things to see what you like and what you don't like. It's all trial and error. There are no right or wrong answers here, only what works for you. The second principle is to ignore the naysayers. Arnold had a lot of naysayers when he went on to pursue his bodybuilding, political, and acting career. He was laughed at and everyone said it was impossible for him to achieve any remote success. When people said to him it can't be done, he heard it can be done. When they said it's impossible, he heard it's possible. He used inspiration from what Nelson Mandela said, in that everything is impossible until someone does it. When I left the corporate world to start up a maths academy, I had to deal with a lot of hate and negativity from family and friends. I was told that I would be ruining my life and no one will respect me. So much friction. Every time someone said I can't do it, it made me more angry and wanting to prove them wrong. I took it personal. You don't think I can? Just you wait. I will prove all of you wrong and then you can eat all your words after. I was drunk in being tunnel vision in what I wanted to achieve. All they were doing is adding fuel to the fire. I worked and worked and worked and did not listen to what others were saying about me. I only kept 2-3 friends in my circle and everyone else I cut off. I was working in the shadows for 5 years, no social gatherings, no going out and getting drunk, just pure focus. Now to some this might sound extreme, but listen, if you want to achieve the impossible, you have to be willing to do the impossible and sacrifice the good things to get the great things. If you experience naysayers in your life and people constantly bringing you down, firstly, you don't need to be surrounding yourself with those people. That energy will bring you down and will not allow you to prosper. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and are willing to push you no matter what. They want the best for you and will be honest with you because they want you to do well. Use those naysayers as motivation and fire to your drive. Oh, you don't think I could do it? Okay, don't worry, I will show you. Ignore them and go all in, tunnel vision, to the point people who knew you will now say, oh, you've changed. What happened to you? When people say that, it's a compliment, even though it might not seem like it. You're a different beast, a different animal. Of course you're going to change and upgrade your software. It's inevitable. Remember, if someone says you can't, you hear it as, I can. The third principle is don't be afraid to fail. Arnold knew for him to be successful, he had to go through an enormous amount of failures and setbacks. There was no way around it. He was adamant not to be afraid of making decisions and be paralyzed by the fear of failure, or else he was not moving forward and he was a sitting duck. Accepting that failure is a part of life and you will learn far more from failure than success is a wise mindset to have. If you fail at something, so what? What's the big deal? It doesn't make you dumber or stupid. In fact, it makes you more wiser. You made a mistake and now you know what to do so it does not happen again. Why should that make you feel bad? Failing is good. You need to fail so you can learn, improve, and grow. If you are afraid of failing, you will never grow and move forward. That in itself is the biggest failure. I understand the feeling you get when you failed at something. It's very uncomfortable, but that feeling is short-lived and will vanish. But the feeling of you not trying it and where it could have led you, that feeling is regret, and regret will stay with you for a very, very long time. So ask yourself, is the short-term pain of failure worth going through, or experiencing the long-term pain of not wanting to do what you wanted to do because you were too afraid to fail? The fourth principle is to work your butt off. Arnold was a big proponent of hard work and leaving no stones unturned. One of his heroes, Muhammad Ali, had a great line when he was asked, "How many sit-ups do you do?" Ali said, "I don't count my sit-ups. I only start counting when it starts hurting, when I feel pain. That's when I start counting, because that's when it really counts. That's what makes you a champion." There are no shortcuts to life without hard work. These days, everyone wants it easy, wants instant results, but are not willing to put the work in, day out, month in, month out, year in, year out. How do you expect to win when someone has been doing this for years? They will eat you alive. You have no chance. If you are not willing to go through the pain, you will never win. You will be the type of person that gives up straight away when the going gets hard and move on to something else. And that is why your life never improves. You keep jumping from one thing to another the moment you feel hardship. Struggle, pain, suffering, these are all good things to go through when going after your vision and goal. What did you expect it to be? Easy? If it was easy, don't you think everyone else will be doing it and everyone else will be successful? There's a reason why successful people have a high mental pain tolerance. They had to go through those painful challenges many times and find a way to overcome them. If you don't want to go through these pain, well, I'm afraid you will stay where you are and not grow. Pain is good. It will morph you into a stronger, wiser, sharper person. It might not feel like it in the moment, but believe me when I say you will look back at these times as the best times in your life. Why? Because that's when you personally changed and had to grow to become the person that you are today. Without those struggles and challenges, you will not be where you are today. Start small and build up your capacity of hard work. You can't do everything at once, but you can start small. As a famous Kobe Bryant said, great things come from hard work and perseverance. No excuses. Everything starts from zero. When are you going to start? Peace.